trooper, always ready for anything, and used to, you know, I was telling the story last night. We were playing Giant Stadium, and I was doing Because the Night, which I'm going to sing for you now, one of my favorite songs. I played basketball my whole life, which is an unusual sport for somebody my height. But I got fairly good at it and played a lot, and I loved it. And between that and the trampoline flips on stage and jumping off PA stacks and pianos for 4 decades or so, I destroyed all the cartilage in my hips, and they were bone on bone for quite a few years. It got pretty painful. So we were playing Giant Stadium, and you know, there's no cartilage left anyway. I used to do a dive roll on the USA tour where you dive over in the air and roll out, but when you're holding a guitar, you don't have your hands until you land on your neck. So you got to go forward quite a bit so it doesn't hurt too much. But anyway, we used to do a bit where I'd do that, and Bruce stopped me, and he got down and made me jump over him. And I told Clarence, pay attention, I'm going to try something. I stopped Bruce, and I made Clarence get down next to him, so I was jumping over the Camaro and the bus. And having too much fun. Phil Dunphy, our trainer back then, after a few of those, he pulled us aside and very uncharacteristically, because actually he's still a great friend. In the early 80s, Bruce hurt his back, and we got him training. Bruce really went to the races with his health, and has been really honored ever since, to our great benefit. But Phil took us aside and said, look, you guys think this is all fun and games, but jumping over you and Clarence, Nils is coming down like this on his neck, and pretty soon you're going to have a paralyzed guitar player, so I hope you're thinking of someone else, because you guys are going to knock it off pretty soon. Or you're going to lose a band. And so, uncharacteristically, we listened to him. But anyway, years forward, we were playing Giant Stadium, and at this point, I thought to myself, wow, because of Night Soul, I kind of hop back, I do this spin, and I thought, what the hell, there's no cartilage left to destroy. Maybe I'll try the dive roll in the middle of a solo and surprise everybody. So, I didn't want to say anything to anybody because, you didn't want to jinx it. I didn't want to give anybody, including the singer, a chance to say, don't do it. So I just told the lighting man, I said, look, if you see me hopping back, and all of a sudden I go right at Clarence to get a lot of real estate, that means I'm going to do it. I just don't know if I'm going to be heated up. And I just told Clarence, hey Clarence, keep an eye on me. If I start hopping your way, give me some room, I might try something. And he said, okay. That was what I said, okay, I'll just watch it, whatever the hell you want to do. And that's the beauty of being in a band like that. So this night I felt like, I could do it, because of course when you do it in a stadium, people have to see it. So it was just me and the lighting director, nobody else knew about it. And sure enough, I felt heated up, I started hopping for Clarence, he got out of my way, and hauled ass to this dive roll right over the solo, popped up in front of Bruce. He had a shocker look on his face. And it was a good bit, but I did it the next night too. If my website, nilslofgren.com, there's a free page called Rockallity. It has a couple of good stories. That's one of them if you want to check it out. And then the other page called Rockallity, and there's some of those great videos that they let us put there if you want to check it out. It's free. But anyway, I've talked enough. Let's sing this great song for you, Because of the Night.